Alright guys, this is Joe again. This is part 2. We're going to scale our object and save it before we even start a scene. Again, always Cam Studio, truespace, torque, all that. Alright, so what I'm going to basically do here, I already have a character. This guy right here, you'll see he's pretty tall. This is my peacekeeper. Now we're not going to animate him or add bones or anything. But what we're going to do is scale him down, and then we'll eventually use him as a dummy object. That way we can scale everything against him, say like buildings and chairs and tables and everything. Now to scale him down, I'm going to scroll out with the mouse wheel. Do a little positioning here using a widget. And there. I want a little bit better lights here. Go with the white light. Okay. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to right mouse button click on the arrow, which will bring up our object info. And we're going to keep everything as meters because it seems to work well with torque. I believe it works in meters. In order to scale him uniformly, we're going to go up and you see the magic box there. I'm going to get close enough to the corner that you see that little arrow, and I'm just going to hold down the left mouse button, and I'm going to scale. And in my info panel, I'm looking to take him down to about 2 meters on the Z axis. That'll make him about 6 feet tall. And I'm pretty sure this is the scale, but we'll find all this out by the end of this series. And I might have to redo all this. So we're going to go down to right around 2. And now I want to get him back into the center of my scene. So the location, I'm going to go 0, 0, enter. And 0, 0, enter. And then I'm going to take a look here, and he's standing down on the plane. Let me zoom in a little on this guy. Do a little adjusting. And yeah, he's standing right there. Alright, now I believe in the all the way up here in the 7.6.1 version, I think they fixed the object scaling. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm going to go down here and click my scale normalizer icon just to lock it in for the hell of it. And let me reset the scene. I'm going to scroll in a little. Now what I want to do for my object here, and you do it for everything, the bounding boxes and everything, we're going to set the axis to 0, 0, 0. So I'm going to go down here and click on my axis tool, and you'll see that the axis shows up. Alright. And I'm going to again right mouse click on the arrow keys, and I'm going to send that to 0, 0, enter. And now you see the axis down there, and that's at 0, 0, 0. And let me click off of this. Just for the hell of it, I'm going to normalize it. Or I'm going to, here we go, click the axis again. That way it gets rid of it, goes back up into here, and see. Normalize it one more time. And then I'm going to go again here, and you have to look for it where it says TS6 file. That's what we're going to save with. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to put save as object, and I want to save it as .cob, and it'd be Peacekeeper 4. That's because I've tried this a few times. That's what he's up to. And I'm going to click save. Alright. Now we saved. I'm going to go over here. I'm just going to create a new scene. Do I want to save? Nope. Now if we go back here to my library, it's my Peacekeeper 4. You'll see he pairs back in the center. I'm going to right mouse click. The size is at 2 meters tall, because the Z-axis is basically how tall. And let's scroll in a little. And I want to make sure that my axis is still at 0, 0. So I'm going to click on you. You see he's there. Now to get out of that, you can either go back up in here and see. Which it should have made that disappear, but if not, let's click here. Axis, there we go. Just keep clicking on the axis and it'll make it disappear. And there's my guy. Alright, so now that he's ready, again, he's not going to be animated, not until later. But this is the guy we're going to use for a static object to take in. Now I'm going to bring up my Cam Studio. Alright guys, hopefully this second one will work. Alright, this is Joe, and thanks for watching.